HTTV in association with Absolute Warehouse Services. Tommy, we're 5 days into Jan Sievert's tenure at the club. Just summarise how it's been for you and the rest of the squad.
It's been exciting. You know, he's obviously come in and he's been given a week or so before his first game, and he's got to get his ideas and his thoughts across to the lads in that short space of time. And I think that the trip to Portugal that we're on currently is a great way for him to do that. He's in and around the players, you know, almost every minute of the day now, because we're all together over here, and it's certainly a good way for him to get his ideas onto the grass, and obviously across to us.
What have been the immediate differences that you've noticed under the new regime?
There's quite a few differences, just little tweaks here and there. I think early days it's obviously going to be a little bit of fine tuning, and as the season continues now, I think the manager will obviously put across more ideas to the lads, and it's up to us to take them on board. But from minute one when he come in, he had an idea. I think that was important, and yeah, it's exciting times.
Obviously, not many people may have known about Jan before he came to the club. Would you give us an insight of your first impressions of him and what sort of characteristics stand out of him as a person?
He seems very thorough. You know, having spoken to him a couple of times since he's been here, he seems thorough. He knows what he wants. He seems like a determined individual, which is obviously great. And he seems to back himself, which again is important, I feel. You know, to come from Germany and then to come into an English Premier League club like ourselves now, I think you've got to be confident and you've got to be able to back yourself, and I certainly believe that he'll do that.
Have you had to help any of the younger players through this transition phase with a new head coach? Because some of the younger players in the squad may not have actually been through that before.
Yeah, it's new to quite a few of us. I mean, I've not been around many new managers in my career, to be perfectly honest with you. I've only had a few. So it's a new you know, regime, new schedule, all that sort of stuff for everyone. So it's going to take a while to get used to, but you know, we're all going to be there for the manager, you know, as best as we can. We're all going to buy into what he wants us to do. And hopefully that'll you know, give us some positive results, positive performances, and that's ultimately what we need.
We talk about the togetherness amongst this group of players at the moment, but how important are these trips for gelling everyone together and for maintaining that togetherness? Yeah,
they're massive. You know, there is it's similar to when you go away pre-season, you know, getting everyone together and getting everyone close knit, and I'm sure the coach wanted us, you know, to do that, to come over here to get us all together. And as I keep saying, you know, for him to get his ideas across to the players, I think that's really important. You know, we've got a game on Tuesday, a big one on Tuesday, and I think this was the perfect opportunity for the manager to come over here and give us his thoughts.
So had the double session today away from the frozen pitches of PPG Canalside. How have you found the sessions out here, and with the added bonus of the Portuguese summer, of course?
Yeah, well, it's a lot better than being at home, as you say, with the frozen pitches and what have you. So it's been nice to come over here and get a bit of sun. You know, the facilities are good. The pitches have been great, so we've been able to get our sessions on the grass, which is.
So looking further ahead, how do we approach the rest of the season now, from your perspective?
I think we've got to be, you know, completely willing to buy into what the coach wants to do to begin with. I think we've got to start fighting for each other, and we need results. As simple as that. We need points. We're obviously where we are in the league, which is disappointing, but there's still 15 games to go, and I think now we need to dig in more than ever. Perform well and hopefully pick up the results, and then we'll be looking to end the season on a high, definitely.
What about for you individually? What are your aims for the rest of the season?
Well, individually, I think I'd like to start playing, get a run of games. That's ideally what I've wanted. It's obviously not been the best time for me the last maybe few months in terms of my game time. But I'll back myself. I always will do that. So you know that now the new coach has come in, I'll be certainly looking to make an impression on him and get back into the starting team. And if I do that, I'll be looking to keep hold of my shirt as long as possible, because that's something that I've not obviously had the chance to do recently. So you know, when a new manager comes through the door, I think it's almost like a clean slate for everyone, isn't it? So it's important that we all showcase what we're good at, and you know, we need to obviously buy into what the manager wants us to do, which is very important.
We talk about the importance of patience and how everyone had to be patient when David Wagner first came in charge of the club. How important is it that when a new head coach and that everybody is pulling in one direction, all the players are patient and the fans are getting behind everyone? I
think we have to. I think that's always been a message that, you know, that stemmed right the way through from the chairman to the you know, throughout the club. It's something that we've always had, and we're going to need more than ever now. You know, we're at the bottom of the league, which isn't obviously great, But this is the times when you really need everyone to stick together as a club, the fans, the players, the staff, everyone. And I think the new head coach coming in will give us that that maybe a little bit of a lift that we need. He's going to have new ideas. He's going to have new sort of structure to how he wants to do things, and it's about everyone buying into it, not just the players but the fans, the staff. And I think as a club, if we stick together and we do all this sort of stuff that we need to continue to do, then I think it'll be a really good, exciting end to the season.